You might like this one.
Starlink's new RV plan lets buyers skip the line if they pay more for worse service. So it could be the negative headline, doesn't it? It costs $25 extra each month. You'll need to pay the full upfront price, and your connection is always deprioritized. Well, okay, if that's the case, then I'm also angry because I'm traveling out there. I'm moving around. I go where no man has gone before in the van, which is really not that far at all. But I could. It's the possibilities. That's what you pay for. You pay for possibilities.
Yeah.
But
Can you change it in the future?
Don't worry, Mo. We don't need to do this.
Okay.
We can do it the way we planned on doing it.
Right. Okay. Thanks.
I know you're stressed.
Yeah. I was like, but if it's not good.
Yeah. Your head was down in the laptop, and then Will said this with this headline, and you looked up because you got worried. Because Will's got all kinds of plans, or Mo's got all kinds of plans. I don't know if you know Will. Do you know what?
I didn't know.
He didn't know about this one.
No, he loves the vans and all that.
I know that.
And he's trying to put together concepts. He's being very creative lately.
Oh, okay. Sketching?
Well, not to that extent. It's more along the lines of like he will say, I got this amazing video idea. He'll say it's gonna be a 20% CTR.
Dude, imagine 20%.
That's what he says. He says these type of things to me, and I'm like, continue. Tell me more. And of course, the guy like you've been in the game for a while, you know it's bullshit, right?
Yeah.
I'm
like, just unbox an iPhone 14 again.
Well, you guy like you've been in the game for a while, you know that.
Well, I mean,
what?
I give him a lot of hope.
What CTR? What CTR do you give him?
If it involves like a horse or something, that'll be kind of cool.
Okay.
So, Mo.
This is creative fun. I got to get a horse involved now.
Yeah.
Well, you got room.
Get in the
Yeah,
studio.
that's true. We do. I'm not
room.
cleaning that up, though.
Just don't bring your dog on that day. Good
Oh, yeah.
Lord. Remember the clip? Remember that clip, Will?
Yeah, with the carriage?
Oh.
Yeah.
Dogs and horses do not get along.
Yeah.
It's ancient, that stuff. It's like wolves and caribou or something. They can't get over it. They hate each other.
Yeah.
It's embedded.
20% CTR, though.
Okay, fine. All right, you got a deal. You got a deal. Okay, so for a while it's been tough. People have been finding workarounds in order to get their hands on the Starlink equipment, which is so well suited for RV or van life. And so many people, it's a quick YouTube search to see all the people who have benefited and improved their connection speeds substantially by utilizing Starlink. But up until now, they've had to basically pick an address in a service area to get it and say, hey, that's where I am, even though they may be full-time on the go, nomad style. But now I guess we have an actual Starlink for RVs product.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's a little bit pricier, $135 a month.
But I don't understand why they're charging you more, but giving you it's just to cut in line to get it first? That's...
Yeah, I think that's an incentive.
I wonder if they have some sort of justification where they might assume that as a RV customer, you might be a tougher customer. You might be calling customer service a little more. You're going to be setting it up and taking it down a little bit more. You're going to be connecting in different places more. I don't know if there's extra expense associated with it. I really don't.
Well, that's
but the residential customer at the cottage or the cabin or wherever it is, or even just an underserviced area, it's kind of a one and done.
Yeah.
They connect, they leave it alone. So I don't know if that's what they're budgeting, or it's just a place to get money because this lifestyle has become so popular.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is.
Dave Lee's now running his YouTube channel just on the road, and he's using the Starlink to upload.
Oh, you're talking about the other Dave Lee.
Dave Lee.
Not Dave Lee.
Tesla,
not Dave Lee.
Our Dave Lee.
Not our friend Dave Lee.
No.
Man, they're competing for Dave Lee status.
Yeah. They're up there.
Like
neck and neck.
The fact that he dropped it so casually, Mo.
Yeah.
Even though our own friend Dave Lee, like that was insulting what you just did.
Was it rude to Dave Lee?
Oh man.
The thumbnail king himself?
The way you did that?
Well, I call Dave Lee Dave 2D.
Yeah, but he tried to change his Dave 2D persona. If
they both got the teal.
If you go to his channel, right, he switched it to Dave Lee.
Yeah.
He's trying to
shift away.
Shed the 2D.
Oh, I didn't know. So I'm actually being rude calling him Dave 2D.
That's right.
Wow, I'm being double rude today.
That's right. That's right. So I don't know who the real Dave Lee is. One
Can
day,
you trust him?
hopefully one day we find out. But for now, I'm going to have to get an angry text from Dave Lee, our friend in Toronto here, very close proximity. If he saw this segment, say,
He marches down here.
yeah. For an extra $25 each month, I would enjoy best effort service as well as the option to pause service for months when I don't need it. Okay. A little extra flexibility on that plan as well. As a Starlink for RVs FAQ explains, network resources are always deprioritized for Starlink for RV users compared to other Starlink services, resulting in degraded service and slower speeds in congested areas and during peak hours. Stated speeds and uninterrupted use of the service are not guaranteed. Now, who knows to what extent if you get the residential connection and then all of a sudden you're moving around and pinging all over the place, if they'll just label you the same way and then they're just not really communicating the benefits and drawbacks of moving around with the service. And however, when you have the RV service, they're just being upfront about what to expect and saying you're going to experience degraded service. I don't know.
Would you get this?
Yeah, I get this. Absolutely.
You should order it.
No,
Do a
we
video.
already have a plan.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we're already working on a plan. It's part of his whole horse thing he's doing. He started with milk, and now he started with the cow and the nut, and then he goes to a horse.
I'm glad.
He goes to a horse. I don't know why they never milked the horse. Why do we have horse milk over here? What are you talking about, Will? Aren't you also curious?
Horse milk?
Yeah, why didn't they milk the horse?
Yeah, I don't know.
Never did.
Yeah.
Stuck to the cow. I'm sure there's a good reason for it. Somebody in the chat knows. They never milked the horse.
Yeah.
I guess the horse. Well, they did actually milk the horse. What am I talking about?
Well, what are you talking about?
They milked the horse.
When?
That was the whole thing about the Mongols and Genghis Khan.
Oh, yeah.
They milked the horse and then they mix it with the blood.
Whoa.
And that's how they became nomads. They didn't need anything. They could go anywhere and conquer anyone.
With war.
Yeah,
They would just ride their horse and then they would milk the horse.
Come on, man. Well, I need you on these topics.
Yeah. Yeah, you reminded me. That's actually a brilliant plan.
Yeah, so
Conquer the world.
the horse is the vehicle that's also feeding you, and the input is only grass.
You ride it to
And
battle.
you actually, the nutrients, they would even make,
Cheese?
you guys go to Mongolia,
Okay.
and they're going to give you the alcohol made out of horse milk.
Wow.
Oh, and that baby,
everything's
that
made-
baby's going to fry you. I'll tell you what. That baby's going to be an acquired taste. Yeah. But you're going to get hammered. So let me know when you're going to go.
That sounds good.
Yeah.